We are live. Hello, ladies. How are you today? On another Friday, lunchtime live here at Sequins and Sand. Hello, I'm Anita McLaughlin. It's lovely to see you here. Thank you very much for tuning in. And if you are joining in after 12 o'clock, because that's not such a suitable time for you, and you're watching the recording, hello. A big hello and welcome. Oh, I'm so excited about today. I can hardly get my words out. But first of all, before we dive into this fantastic new collection that's just landed here at Sequins and Sand, let's check the tech. Because I've got a new setup, girls. I've got this fantastic Yeti, which is supposed to be the duck's nuts of microphones for going live, etc., etc. So if you are there and can hear me okay, please give me the thumbs up. I'm just going to have a quick look now and see if anyone's there. Check my phone as well. Check on Facebook. Let's see if we're coming through. Can you hear me? Okay, let me just check here. 2 seconds. Menu, Sequins and Sand. Yep, I'm live. The only thing is I can't check the sound. So whoever's there, and I know there are some eyeballs because I can see some eyeballs. Can you let me know if you can hear me okay? This is kind of freaking me out, actually. Because if I put my phone on, you know what's going to happen? We're going to get this terrible reverberation, girls. Let me just go and check. I've got to get this right because I would absolutely freak if I knew. I'm just going to have a quick look. Okay, it worked. Okay, let's go. The Yeti is working and so am I. Welcome again. As I was getting ready today, I thought, do we call these lives the lockdown lives, or is that just being a bit too pessimistic? Hello, all of you in Greater Sydney and now in Melbourne, Victoria, who are tuning in. I'm so sorry you're going in for the 5th time, Victoria. We're thinking of you. Stay connected with us. Thank goodness we have the internet and can do that. So please stay connected. Let us know how you're feeling. Reach out whenever you need a little lift. And if things get a little bit tough for you, we are here. We are listening. And that is the honest to goodness truth. That's how we are. So please do that. Okay. The new print I've got to show you today is called Corsica. Now, I've not been to Corsica, but I'd love to go. Sure, it's going to be a couple of years at least until we get there probably. But it is a stunning new print, and I've got 4 styles to show you. And if you hang around to the end and are on the live, there's a little giveaway surprise for you too. I'm going to start doing that each and every Friday now because I just want to have a bit more fun and gee it up. And as we get closer to summer, get you ready for summer with great confidence. Here we go. Corsica. This is the One Piece edition, girls. All the pieces I've got to show you today are from are in a One Piece style. The first One Piece I'd like to show you is the Underwire One Piece. This One Piece is fantastic for those with a fuller bust because it comes in 2 cup sizes. There is a D/E, so from a D to an E cup, and then there is an F and G cup. I know, every time I say F and G, it feels really good actually. But so this is made with a fuller bust in mind. If you've got a big bust, then the Underwire One Piece style is made for you. And you can see how there's extra length there. This is an 18, but that black band just comes up a little bit higher so that it gives you a little bit more coverage than most One Pieces do. And check out that print. Isn't that beautiful, girls? I just hope my, yeah, that looks pretty good. I hope we don't get too much flaring with that. But in this print, there are tones of blue that just lift it, a lovely sky blue, summer sky blue, with some hot pink and lovely deep gold, and it's on a black background. So if it's on a black background, when you go to create your looks, black is going to work hands down. But there are other colors in this that we can pick up, and that's what I will show you later towards the end, how we can style up these cozies to suit and create lovely looks. So there's the front. It's got this ruching on the side. A little bit hard to pick up. And you know what? That's a good thing, isn't it, girls, if you can't pick it up that much. But believe me, it's generous ruching. So it creates these lovely folds in the front across the tummy. So not only is this a great style for a fuller bust, it's also great if you are longer in the torso, because these folds here, these gentle gathers, will expand and give you the extra length that you need. It's a wonderful style for that. Helen in our crew, one of our girls here, I always put her in this style for our shoots because she's our longer torso girl. She's also a double D cup and she looks fantastic in this. So let's have a look at the back. Another reason why this is a winner for a fuller bust is it's got a nice high back. And when you've got a high back, it means it comes up under the arms really, really high as well, nice and high, to give you side bust support. So please keep that in mind when you're looking for a swimsuit for a fuller bust. It's not just in the underwire. If you ask me, it's in the high back and also these things. Wider straps that take the load and are fully adjustable, just like a bra strap. See that? Now these ones too unhook at the base there, which means you can cross them over at the back and create a crossover back. Tip number 3, for a fuller bust and you want to get that extra lift, by crossing over the back, it will give you that half a size lift again and just get the girls up nice and a bit higher for you. And it's a much more flattering look when you can get your busts right up. So bring those straps right in when you get your cozies on, or get somebody to help you to do that, or start with them in a really, adjusted up nice and high position for you when you get into them. You can see the print goes all the way through at the back, same at the front, and there is the line of the bust. And I'll show you now the inside so you can see for yourself how these things are made. Because how a cozy looks on the inside is where you'll find all the clues into how it is crafted and how it's made and what the features are. And when you've got a fuller bust, you need the deeper cups for coverage. You need the wider straps and fully adjustable straps to carry the load and to bring up your bust nice and firmly, and the high back. We've already talked about that. But this is where you will see the underwire. Underwire sits in there, and there are also, I know they're here somewhere. There we go. There is a hole there as well. This style is suitable for bust pouches if you've had a mastectomy. I'll be honest, if you've got a really full bust, that's not going to be wide enough for your F&G cup, but you might get a D cup in there. But anyway, they are pads, very fine pads that can be removed as well. Some girls like that. I think they're great because they don't add the volume, girls, especially if you've got a fuller bust. Most of you won't want to add too much more volume, but they just give a nice smooth outline from the outside. See, nice and smooth, and that's what we want. So those bust pads do come out if you want them to. And then in the front, it's layered in a black, lovely soft black swimsuit fabric, front and back. So there's no power meshing in this one, but it is fully lined. So the print, you won't see through the print anyway because it's a black background, but that gives you that extra surety. And it does feel nice on when you've got 2 layers of fabric. That's where you know quality piece, right? You can get cheaper, but the quality pieces, the Capriosca range is really good value for money. I've been selling it for 12 years now online, and it doesn't let me down. The girls do a great job at coming up with great styles, but the quality is there. It's good value for money. So that's the front, and that's the back on the inside. So that is the first cozy, the Underwire One Piece in the new Corsica print. And it is $134.95. Comes in 2 cup sizes, D to E and then F to G. And from a number point of view, sizes 10 to 22. Okay, and at the end, I will show you where you can find it on the Sequins and Sand website. And we'll team it up and have a little bit of fun with some sarong colours and some cover-ups to match. The next one piece I'd like to introduce you to in the new Corsica range is this one. This is new. This is called a Bikini One Piece. I know, strange word, strange style name, but there it is. This is new. So no, I've not seen this on anyone yet, but I've seen it in photos on the models. And to me, this would be a great cozy if you were a V shape and you've got narrower hips and wider up the top, whether that's in shoulders or in a fuller bust as well. This is a black top that has got a full back. So it is literally a one piece that's got a cutout over the tummy area, around about here. Then you've got these cute, it's a crossover front, and a crossover front is super flattering, especially for a fuller bust. It's a bit hard to see when it's not on a model. I'm so sorry for that, to fill it in. But it is the va-va-voom style, girls. This is not for the shy and retiring type. This is for a woman who is proud about her shape and wants to rightly show it off and flaunt it. So busts look great in these triangle cups with a low crossover V. And then they're cut out across the tummy around about here. Then, because you've got the print at the bottom, it'll look like a high-waisted bottom from the front, but at the back, it's completely full. So another reason why I think this is great for a V shape is because the print at the bottom will help balance out the top. So that'll add a little bit of visual volume at the bottom for you girls. But because of the beautiful V-neck at the front for the top bit, your bust will still be accentuated and the attention will still be up. So it's a nice way to balance out your shape if you're a V shape. If you're an hourglass, my goodness, fantastic. Any shape really. If you love this and want to flaunt it, go for it. You know, it's just fantastic. Be really interesting to see how this style flies. Let me know what you think of this new style. At the back, it's got a nice high back and fully adjustable straps. So again, you'll be able to tighten those in and bring the bust up right in the front. These straps you cannot undo at the bottom, so they're fixed with these rings, but you can tighten them nice and firmly to suit your size and shape here. They're a good width. They're about 1.5 centimeters wide, and the back is nice and high, which means it will sit up higher on the side of the bust as well. Beautiful. It's a really beautiful, sexy style, girls. If you want to bring back sassy, this is the style to do it this summer. So let's have a look on the inside, which is what we always like to do. This could get a little bit messy here with the bits at the front and the back, but I will do my best. Okay. So the inside of the bust area, you can see that there is a narrower band at the bottom. That's elasticated. And then at the top, there is some padding that sits in there. So that will give you the smooth outline on the outside. And let me see, yeah, there are holes there. So you can actually remove those bust padding if you want to. I personally would leave it in because I think it gives a nice outline. But that's an option for you. So that's it on the inside at the bust, and then at the tummy section, so the high tummy, you can see that. You can see the print through. That's power mesh, and power mesh is a girl's best friend. power mesh, there we go. Just gives a little bit of extra tummy support. It'll bring you in a little bit and make you feel snug. It's not a super suck in like a like a miracle suit, but it does feel a little bit firmer. So that's a nice addition. And that is around at the back as well, is it? No, just in the front. In the back, it is lined in beautiful soft black fabric. So again, a really lovely swimsuit for those who want to work it on the beach and by the pool this summer. It's a sassy addition to your swimsuit collection, girls. It would be suitable for, I would think, not much under a D cup, maybe a C, but definitely a D through to an E, possibly an F as well, for a really busty look. And then from a size point of view, comes in sizes 10 to 22. So suitable for, I think, a D cup to an E, possibly F cup, and maybe a C. But there it is, and size 10 to 22. It also retails at a really reasonable price. It's only $99.95. So if you want to give it a go, that's a pretty reasonable price. We also offer free returns here at Sequins and Sand. Always have, always will. So if the style, if you want to try it, but you're a little bit nervous that you've not tried this style before, that's okay, because we have free returns, which means we pay for the post when you send it back. And when you place your order, the instructions on how to do that come with the order on the inside. So it's really easy. So we can do that for you. And we use Express Post for that too. So we don't muck around. I like to try and take as many of the headaches away when it comes to ordering swimwear online, because I know that it can be tricky. Buying swimwear at the best of times is not easy, but as you can see in Corona times, you're not able to get to the shops as much in the street. Shopping online is a really good option. Okay, who's ready for One Piece number 3? This one is a really popular style, and I'm so thrilled that it's made a return in this beautiful print, this feminine print that is Corsica. This is the tie front one piece. This is a size 18. It's available in sizes 10 to 22, and I love this style. There's a lace detail at the front there, and it's again, because the print is the master of disguise, it's hard to pick up, but I will open it up for you shortly. And it's got some ruching along the tummy. This is a style that is fantastic for those who are a pear shape, where you might be smaller up top and wider at the hips. 2 reasons. The tie brings the detail up to the top, and so do the sleeves. They help a little bit too to widen across the top. But also, if you're smaller, because of the ties, you can bring it in tighter to suit a smaller bust, if that's what you have. And if you have a fuller bust, that's okay. You just loosen them up a little bit. But that's where the versatility in the fit lies. And I think it's great for a wider hip, narrower up top, or what was commonly referred to as a pear shape option. The other shape that this looks fantastic on, I mean, there's lots of shapes it looks great on, but in particular those who are tummy conscious. If you've got a fuller tummy, so if you've got a fuller tummy shape with a smaller bust size or even a larger bust size, this will work and look beautiful on you. Again, 2 reasons: because of the print and also because of this beautiful ruching. The side ruching creates all those lovely gathers, and that helps to camouflage a tummy. We love that. Also, it is great if you want some extra sun coverage. It has a nice high back that goes all the way to the base of the neck and makes it, you don't have to apply sunscreen in those hard to reach areas as often. Now, it's not rated UPF 50 plus. It's not a rated as the sun's maximum sun protection. But by virtue of the fact that you get coverage with 2 layers of fabric, of which one, and I'll show you in a minute, is black, it means your sun protection factor is going to be up there. It might not be 50 plus, but it's better than than nothing or having a bare back for sure. And, you know, it might be up there. I'm just guessing, don't hold me to this, around the 30 mark, because it is quite, because it's double layered and it comes up nice and high. There it is. Shall we have a look inside and see what this does? Actually, before I do that, I'll try and show you the neckline. So I'm just going to undo the top there. And do you see that's how it ties? There we go. And there's some black eyelets, which again in the print are a little bit harder to see, but they come through there. There's some black eyelets to show you. And these, so this ties up really easily in the front. You can leave it looser or you can bring it in nice and close. Beautiful tie detail. Now let's have a look on the inside. Just get the sleeves. Sleeves are so cute. Such a great idea. That upper arm coverage too, if you're conscious of your upper arms. Nice little bit of coverage for you. So on the inside, you can see that it's lined with black power mesh at the tummy for extra tummy support. Another reason why this is great for a fuller tummy shape. And then the cups, they're not removable bust pads. These are sewn in. And that's because it's a style that separates in the front. So Marsha and the girls have made sure that the bust support doesn't fail you because of the open V-neck style. There is the wide under bust elastic, and that offers great support for a bust. Up to about an E cup in this style, possibly an F, but then you've got to make sure that you've got enough support for you. There it is there. That's the front. And then the back, it is lined with plain black fabric at the back. So a fully lined suit, beautifully made. You probably will make out those eyelets a bit better from the inside. There's the gold on the inside, but on the outside they are black. So this is a wonderful swimsuit, a really, really popular style. If you love this, I suggest you get in early, because this is a style that sells out really quickly here at Sequins and Sand. It's available in sizes 10 to 22. And remember, great for a pear shape or those who are smaller up top because the tie can be brought in tighter. And also for those who have a fuller tummy and are tummy conscious, and those who want some more sun coverage as well. It's a great cozy. Now this one retails for $119.95. And remember, we offer those free returns if the sizing is not quite right or the style's not for you. And we offer full refunds as well. But do hop in and have a look at that one. That's the tie front one piece in the new Corsica print. Oh, how are we doing? One piece number 4. Let's take a look at the stunning one shoulder one piece. This is such a beautifully feminine style, and with the contrasting band across the neckline on the diagonal, it is such a feminine looking style, and with the Corsica print, feminine again. This one will be a hit. I know the one shoulder is a very elegant style, and again, it's one that's popular with those who have got a fuller tummy because the lovely ruching helps to conceal, and in this print would help to conceal even more. It's just such a stunning print. And also the attention is brought up here on this neckline. So again, I think it's great for those who are that pear shape, who want to bring the attention up and away from their wider thighs. The only fit tip I'll give with this one is that because it's cut on the diagonal, it's going to elongate the top, which is fantastic. Again, balance you out if you are a pear shape where you have a narrower top to hips. Fantastic for that. Also, if you have narrower shoulders and you're not, you know, and you're narrower through and through like a column shape, then this is a great option for you as well. Just be aware that because it's cut on the diagonal, you're going to get support on this side, but where there's no strap, there's not going to be as much bust support. And it also fits slightly more generously at the top. So if you are that pear shape and you need it to fit more firmly at the top, I recommend you go down a size for this one here. And there should be enough room to move in all that ruching to accommodate your hips and tummy. That's my fit tip to you. Isn't that stunning? It's just beautiful. So there's the lovely band of contrasting pink and white floral and the ruching. You can see those gathers there, girls, how beautiful and generous they are. It's just so stunning. Then at the back, the band doesn't continue as a contrast at the back. It's just all straight through. Same print. Let's have a look underneath. From a bust size point of view, I think, look, definitely a C, maybe a B, and then up to an E cup. But once you get up to an E into E territory, then just be conscious that you're not going to get that full support on the side that doesn't have the strap. On the inside, these have got, similar to the tie front one piece, we've got the cups that are sewn in. And that's, again, because you've got that side strap missing on that side there. So the cups are sewn in and you've got that lovely strong underbust elastic there to give you your bust support, nice and sturdy. And then you've got the power mesh that is lining the front all the way through, extra tummy support with the lovely power mesh. And then at the back, same deal, lined in the lovely smooth, soft black fabric. So there it is at the back on the inside. And a mid-rise leg, just a nice flattering leg, not too high, not too low. And there's the front. Now, the strap is not adjustable. It just comes all the way through. So you can see that's the junction there. Try and get less flaring for you. There we go, where the pink meets the black. So that is the one shoulder one piece, a very feminine style, very relaxed chic. For those who are a feminine style personality, if you are in our membership, you will know what that means. We talk about that in the Summer Confidence Society, understanding your style personality. It's the number one driver for what you choose to suit you, more than colour. There you go. So that is the one shoulder. It also retails for $119.95 and is in sizes 10 to 22. Okay, there are 4 styles, girls. Let me know which one takes your fancy in the comments, and I'll have a look later and tally them up, see what you've got to say. Let's have a little bit of fun now and work this print into some looks. We've got your whole look covered for the beach or the pool for your summer holidays when you get to go here at Sequins and Sand. Really easy looks. We only go for cover-ups that match in with the swimwear really well, but are also easy care, easy wear. And also they are suitable for different sizes and shapes. We think of all of that and the color as well. So there is a lot of thought that goes into what we stock. Ultimately, they're really easy pieces to put together with the swimwear to create looks that are no-brainers, really. So you can just walk out the door and get on with your day. So let's have a look. I thought we might just choose this cozy here as our guide and show you how to bring in different colors. Now, on this, let's see if I can move that over a little bit. There we go. That works. Yeah, that's pretty good. We've got the cool end here with the blue to our neutrals maybe in white and black. And then we go to the warmer tones because this print has got the warm tones in it as well as the cool tones. But being black based, obviously the black is the no-brainer to wear with this particular print, with the Corsica print. That black also picks up the black in strap in this one piece as well. So the black is a no-brainer. But what I think is fantastic and interesting to do is see how the blue picks up the print in the blue. See if I can bring this closer to show you. See how good I'm going to be at juggling all this, girls. So there's the blue that picks up the blue in the print. So this is what, it's like a cornflower blue. We call it cobalt in the range, but that picks up the blue beautifully. It's a perfect match. Now, let's see what happens when we put it near white. Now, you would think white would be, you know, there is white in the print. Let's move that back a little bit. There we go. That's better. To bring in the white, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't work as well as bringing in the black. Bringing in the black is a very sophisticated touch. Bringing in the white, I don't think it's nearly as sophisticated, and it doesn't quite hit the mark for me personally. So as a sarong, it's probably not what I'd go for or recommend. Just kind of doesn't quite work. But with the blue, look at that. That is stunning. But there's no reason why you couldn't put a white cover-up, a dress, over the top of this. Then there is the red. I've chosen the red because of this deep pink. We also have the deep pink sarongs. I just didn't have one here today to show you. We've sold out for now, but I can get some more. The red sits tonally in between the warm hot pinks, and there is a bit of an orange red in there. And then there is the coral that picks up the gold tones really nicely as well. So there are lots of options depending on whether you like to wear the warm tones or the cooler tones with the blues, and even the white probably. There are some options for you to tie back. You can see how they work. Now, as far as cover-ups go, if you want to put a rashi with it, then it's hard to go past the black rashi, and we've got them in a short sleeve as well as the long sleeve. But I also wanted to show you and remind you of these rashis, which are the tie up. Now, these cross over at the front. So if you are going for this va-va-voom style where you want to highlight your waist and your bust, then the wrap style is going to complement that beautifully and go with that really well. The other style will also work, but that will add that extra va-va-voom dimension to it all. Then there's also a sarong that I personally is my favorite. This is a mesh, and it's got a lovely swish on the side with the frill. So this one will add a bit more volume to the bottom. So if you do have a shape where you want to balance out and bring more volume to the bottom, then this is it. It's so feminine. I think it would be perfect with the one shoulder. To me, that's just a lovely feminine combo together with the swish of the frill and the lovely feminine detailing on the diagonal with the one shoulder look. So you can match your style, personality and your mood with the different cover-up options, because they do feel differently on and they look differently on. Then there is a simple black cover-up to go with. Look at that. That's a no-brainer. And then you bring in the black hat and you've got a winning style. This hat's got a little bit of natural toning on the side, which again picks up the gold tones in the print. That is the Adelita hat and the cotton beach dress from Capriosca to go back with the Corsica. So that is just a stunning, stunning option. So too, if you wanted something a little bit more lively, not as classical, that's a bit more of a classical look, then you can amp it up with the coral. And if you're a warm tone girl, the coral is for you, this punch color. And again, I'll show how. Now with the tie front, you can loosen it off and create the V and put the cover up with it. Look at the punch color, how that lifts it beautifully. Isn't that gorgeous? And then from a hat point of view, you could go the black, but if you're going for something a bit more lively and less classical and you want something a little bit more fun, I guess, and relaxed, then bring in the natural, right? Don't be afraid of the natural. The natural looks great with this, and it just tones things down a little bit. I'll show you. There's no reason why you can't bring in the black. That's nice and sophisticated. But if you want to keep it relaxed, if that is your vibe, I'm a relaxed, natural style personality, so the natural has got my name all over it. This one here is a great option too, because this mid-brim has got the coral in it and a little bit of blue, which will pick up the detailing in the swimsuit nicely as well. So there is another option that's not as classic as the first option with the black, but a little bit more fun and a bit more relaxed with introducing the colour. So that's for our relaxed naturals a little bit more. The black mesh bell sleeve one cover-up dress is also a lovely sophisticated option. That is sophistication and glam, very much so. But check this out. If you love your colour and you love your softer colours, then look how the blue in the linen works so beautifully with that. So if you're a classic girl, but also if you're feminine, and that feminine style personality, then this could be for you. Look at that in the lovely blue linen, picking up the soft blue in the print beautifully. And again, if you like your softer tones, there is the pink. Look at that, bringing out the pink in particular in that, not only in the print, but in the band and the neckline there. So that's another option. Bring in the linens, and there'll be lots of linen around this year again, girls. I've seen it. I know what's coming. And we've got these beautiful Linen with Love Bessie dresses that were made especially for the beach and beyond. It's a great summer style. Another style personality, which you will learn about in membership, our lovely membership, which opens the doors next year, the Summer Confidence Society. I love what we do in there. If you are creative, you might like a bit of print clash. Now, print clash is not for everybody, I know that, but if you're a creative, it is for you. Let's have a bit of a play and see what these new boho dresses look like with a print. I'm going to go all out and choose that. How's that? I got to say, for me, and I'm a creative style personality, I would definitely go that. I would definitely wear that. And being a warm colour palette, that is definitely the colour that I would choose. Equally well, the blue would work too. More for the cooler girls. And that works as well too. See how it just picks up that blue really nicely? Let me know if you like that one, which you prefer, the blue or the peach. But that print, it is print clash. But because there's a white base to that print, it picks up the bits of lighter white in this print beautifully. It's a lovely match. It's really, really nice. So you can also work your prints back with Corsica too. I promised you a giveaway for all of you who are here in the live. If you're in Australia and you are the first to buy something from the new 4 pieces in the Corsica range, and in the comments you put the word live, so I know that's where you've come from, you'll get a free sarong, the colour of your choice, whether you want it to be blue, white, black, red, or coral. Let me know. There's a free sarong up for grabs. It's a bit of a thank you for saying thank you for being here in the live with me today. I can see there's quite a few eyeballs there, so thank you very much. Let me know if you are the first to order, want something from the new Corsica range that I've featured here today, any one of those 4 one pieces, and you put the word live in the comments of your order. I'll send you out one of these sarongs, the colour of your choice. Let me know the colour that you want in the comments as well. Well, I think that's a wrap, girls. I hope you've enjoyed that. I certainly have. It's a wonderful range, and I've got more to show you next time when we introduce more of the Corsica. There is loads of new swimwear now starting to drop. It's really exciting. Even though we're in winter, things start to drop early so that you can get organized. You can see what's coming through, get organized so that when you're out of lockdown and when the sun is shining, you can hit the beach and the pool and take that precious break, the road trip, whatever you have planned, in your gorgeous new swim and resort wear from Sequins and Sand. Remember, we have free returns and there's free posts for Aussie orders over $150 as well. If you haven't subscribed to us, you can get 10% off too. There's another bonus. So there's loads happening. Every Friday we go live. And as we get closer to summer, with all the new swim and resort wear landing, most of our Friday lives will be product reviews. And remember, if you're here live at the time, there'll be a giveaway for you too. Thanks very much, girls. Have a wonderful weekend and take care in lockdown. See you later. Oh, actually, no, don't go just yet. I just want to show you where to find all the goodies on the website. Excuse me while I head over to I'll vanish off camera while I head over to my computer. Silly of me. I need to share my screen. There we go. Now, when you go into the Sequins and Sand website, the new swimwear, because we've shown all the one pieces, you go into the one piece section. And there they are with the new stickers on them. So there's the Underwire One Piece. There is the tie front. There is that Va Voom super sexy one piece, Bikini One Piece. Then there is the one shoulder, the stunning one shoulder. Look at that. Just beautiful. How gorgeous. So that's where you can find them, girls. In the swimwear section of Sequins and Sand, all in one piece, and look for that little green new sticker. Thanks very much. I will go this time. Have a great weekend. Bye.